The Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt has upheld the fine imposed on popular Nigeria on-air personality Ifedayo Olarinde, also known as Daddy Freeze, for committing adultery. High Court sitting in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, had on February 18, 2021 ordered Daddy Freeze to pay the sum of 5 million naira for committing adultery with one Benedicta Elechi. He was ordered to pay the money to Paul Odekina, who was married to Elechi at the time the adulterous act was committed. The sum of 5 million naira is awarded against Ifedayo Olarinde, the second cross respondent to the cross petition, as damages for depriving the cross petitioner of the amiable consort of his wife and for injuries suffered as a result of his adultery with the petitioner and cross respondent. The court also dissolved the marriage contracted between Paul and Benedicta due to her adulterous act with Daddy Freeze. Not satisfied with the High Court judgment, Daddy Freeze approached the appellate court for redress. Daddy Freeze's main ground of appeal were that Odekina did not attempt to serve him personally before applying for substituted service, which violates Order 7 Rule 2 of the Rules of the Trial Courts. But the judges have upheld the judgment and ordered him to pay 5 million naira to the husband of the married woman he committed adultery with. Hey! This matter came up that time, and there was a way a lot of people addressed it that it was not Daddy Freeze's fault. You know, there was kind of a misunderstanding there. I think there was a mistake. In my opinion, I don't think Daddy Freeze committed any error, but there was a kind of a mistake that was made in terms of doing the proper thing. Well, but as it stands now, that is the offense of Daddy Freeze. That is what the court has said. Whether it's going to appeal it or not is a different ball game entirely. That is your radio station and online pastor. His pastor Ebe Dame will help him pay the 5 million naira. That money or fine is too small. It should have been 50 million naira. You see that I know that Daddy Freeze has a lot of enemies out there, and of course the way a man at which he does his things, or he has a fans, he has enemies, but now his enemies will be rejoicing. Those who do not even like him, especially those pastors that felt that he spoiled their gari in one way or the other, they will be coming. They will be happy hearing that, and their own supporters will be happy hearing this. Hey, no be small something. The accuser of the brethren, you are falling yakata. So adultery na criminal offense in Nigeria. Daddy Freeze don't land for trouble. So that your mouth will close against other people affair. Oga, that man is your pastor now. You must pay him your tithes now, because it is really shameful. Somebody, but how are the mighty falling for this adultery? May we receive the power to overcome such temptation. Try have self-control. Yeah, man, serves you right. You have money and you have people with money. Go to Supreme Court, Brisi, upon all your gra and sanctimoniously holier than that attitude. You see, go be another person wife. That was not how it happened, but it is what it is. As we are seeing the judgment now, soon it will be applicable to married men sleeping with a single girl. Feminists, adultery don't freeze Daddy Freeze. Now, to Daddy Freeze fans, you guys now know who you listen to and follow his teachings. Well, this generation needs to wisen up, because not every celebrity you support uphold the morals they preach in their channel or on their channel. You can imagine that the Freeze and adulterers speaking against men of God. I don't say that the Freeze don't enter. Some people really come for him, not even knowing this thing. Of course, he should come out and just explain to people, if people are going to be listening to him, if they are ready to listen to him in the first place. And don't forget that since the court has said it, people now say it is because court has pronounced him an adulterer. Is that how they call them? Mr. Freeze, try and pay the money. At least this is not tight. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. The men of God that the Freeze had been casting aspersions on did not even bother themselves to reply or respond to his jargons, because they knew that God will fight their battles for them. What happened to him was divinely orchestrated by God as a punitive measure to him. It should desist from such attacks on men of God. Hence, something then worse than this will happen. Well, that is your opinion. They don't catch him. His mouth will close after paying the 5 million naira. Shame on you, Daddy Freeze. Hey, Daddy Freeze, don't enter. Oh. Very well. Best judgment. How I wish our law system will continue to be like this. 7 real judgments. You know, the cherry pick. Indiscretion by man is ever hidden. No indiscretion or indiscretion by man is ever hidden. Yeah, is he not married? I never liked that he freeze for one day since he say he no believe in Jesus Christ. The only advice for Daddy Chris is to go back to the woman and continue his assignment. 5 million naira is not a joke. Daddy Freeze pay it without delay. After all, this is not tight demand from men of God. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.